What's going on out there? Y'all can hear me? Can you hear me out there? Hold on just a second. Let me put on my camera. Hold on just a second. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me out there? Can you hear me? Good job. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The reason why I asked is because I have a new microphone. This is an old school type of microphone I have. I always wanted these. I'm a few minutes late, but I had some things going on today. So yeah, I'm just gonna put my mic down for a minute. Hold on. Um yeah, you see what's in the thumbnail today, right? You see what's in the thumbnail, guys, right? Ah, you see what's in the thumbnail, right? Jamal Bryant, um, what's her name? Tamika Mallory and Nina Turner. That's what's in the thumbnail, guys. Yeah, I'm a few minutes late, but I'm here. I'm here. You know, you could give me about. I'm gonna try to be here. Hopefully, about an hour and a half today, because I'm. This is gonna be kind of a long live. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna share my screen for a minute for you guys. Before, hold on, just a second. Um, Let me see something. I'm gonna share my screen here. See which one I'm gonna go to. Okay. Um. Okay. It's gonna be an article first. There's gonna be an article first that I'm gonna share. Um. Hold on. Hold on. It's gonna be an article. And hold on just a second. Um. Before I hold on just a second. Let me see. Give me a one if you can see the article. Give me a one. Let me see. Give me a one. Let me see. Oh man, hold on just a second. I can see the article, but I just want to see if you guys can see it. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you, thank you. Before I'm gonna turn my camera off for a minute. Before I go to read this article, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here because um Jamal Bryant. All right, Jamal Bryant, you you're a clown, man. You're a clown. First of all, you told your church last year. You told your church last year that this was going to be a 40-day fast. A 40-day fast. Then it went from a 40-day fast to a boycott. That's why you can't rely on faith leaders in the especially in the black church. You can't do that, especially in a black mega church at that. 'Cause, these guys are all about money. You know, do I believe he got paid for it? Yes, I believe that. That's for sure. I definitely believe he got paid off of it. Got a guy. Okay, how long does this boycott last? For him, about a year, if that. But only thing I'm saying about that is all of them, Jamal Bryant, Nina Turner, and Tamika Mallory, they were, I believe they were paid off to go away. That's what I believe. I believe they were paid off to go away, and they hijacked this boycott movement that was going on with because I believe it's a lady, I can't remember the lady's name in Minnesota, or Nikema Levy Armstrong. That's her name. She actually started the boycott, and then I guess Jamal Bryant, wanted to come in and hijack this boycott, but he told his church it's going to be a 40-day fast from Target, and it became for them it became a boycott. Oh, I'm not shopping at Target, blah blah blah, and all this stuff. Man, I don't shop at Target anyway, so it really don't matter to me. But my thing is, what it matters that you got people that got businesses in Target, black businesses at that, in Target. They using Target as a third party to sell their products, and you telling people to pull their products off the shelf. Come on, man. And then you compromising people's livelihood by doing that. If I had a business and it's going through Target, a third party, you think I'm gonna listen to you? You got to be out of your mind, man. Anybody, I know. I know it was a guy. They said that was at his church. Doing that so-called strike that came to his church. I think he was selling clothes. He was selling clothes. His clothing. He had a clothing line going through Target, and he came to the church, and he listened to Jamal Bryant pull all of his clothing out of Target, came to the service, and then after that, when he came to the service, he actually came to the service and they was selling his clothes at the church. And the guy took a big, big, big hit by listening to Jamal Bryant. But now, a year later and change later, you end the boycott. You tapped out. That's my description today. Jamal Bryant tapped out of the so-called boycott because I believe that he was paid off. But he said that Nina Turner and Tamika Mallory was going to continue with the boycott. I don't see that happening at all because Nikema Levy Armstrong said they're not even credible. And for those who don't know who Tamika Mallory is, she was the spokeswoman, I'm sorry, of Black Lives Matter that that actually was a racket too, that movement right there. No disrespect, but the Democratic Party paid them off, paid the Black Lives Matter movement off, which I'm not shocked about. You know what I mean? And it says, in this article right here, Jamal Bryant ends Target fast. It went from a fast to a boycott, huh? From a fast to a boycott. Hold on just a second, see if I can scroll down on this article. Give me a one if you can see the article. Give me a one, guys. Give me a one. Give me a one. All right, I got you. Let me see. I'm about to scroll down here now. Hold on. Okay, Jamal Bryant ends Target fast. We got 3 of 4. What are you talking about? Hold on. I believe. Hold on. I think I got to go to the other screen. Hold on just a second. Okay, let me see. Where is this? Okay, I got it right here. All right. Okay, Jamal Bryant ends target fast. We got 3 or 4. Okay, after a year-long boycott, black faith leaders said the campaign forced Target to respond on black businesses, investment, and corporate equality equity commitments. Okay, this was written on the 12th of March by Reverend Dorothy Bu- 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 whatever her name is, but I'm just gonna read it here. Um, a year-long boycott at the retailer Target, led by black faith leaders, officially ended March 11th, which I believe whoever was the leaders of it, Target told them to come here. I got a nice big fat check for that ass. I got a nice big fat check for you. Excuse me for me cursing, because these faith leaders are so full of it, and they come to the, what I mean, the black community. You compromise your church as it is, the mega church as it is. You know, on the 11th it ended. So with organizers saying the campaign succeeded in forcing a national conversation about corporate commitments to diversity and inequity, include inequity was a common equity. Dr. Jamal Bryant, senior pastor of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Georgia, and it's only like 10. This church is like 10 minutes from my house, and I hear a lot of people talk about this church like that, like it's basically, head on earth, like heaven on earth. Church is just, everybody that goes to that church is lost. I mean, no disrespect to you, but this guy ain't preaching the word at all, you know. So, like I said, Jamal Bryant. Um, hold on just a second. I don't know if I could. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me go back to the stream yard. Let me see something, man, because I trying to see if I can scroll down on this. Hold on. Oh man, hold on, hold on. Uh, let me see. Let me see if I can scroll down on this. Hold on, man. You know what I'm gonna do? The heck with that. The heck with this article. I'm gonna play the video. Let me see something. Play the video. I'm gonna exit out of here. Hold on. I'm gonna go come back to the studio. Remove. Um. Let me put my face back on the put my face back on here. Where I'm at. Okay. Right here. I'm gonna go back to the studio. Um, hold on. Stop screen. Okay, stop the screen. Okay, I'm gonna have to share this one right here. I'm gonna go to. All right, I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share this now. Here we go. Can you see? Let me see. All right, we're about to start this video with Jamal Bryant ending his so-called boycott. Ending his so-called boycott. And you got a lot of people.
Congregation to the street corner.
Hold on. Roland Martin, and you got other Boule members of the Democratic Party. Actually, vouching for this guy. Oh, he did this, he did that, blah blah blah, and all this. You just saying that because you're a part of the boule rolling, you know. But I'm gonna play this video. It's a reaction video, and I'm gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna react. After I stop, I'm gonna react. I'm about to play it right now. Here we go.
The pulpit to politics. Today is our 100th episode, and I'm grateful for those of you who have been on the journey with us. Today was supposed to be a hallmark celebration, but given the most recent events that have taken place this week, we're having to make a hard pivot. I want to address you directly about what has transpired around the Target fast and the Target boycott. I have extended my life in serving our people, serving our community, and serving my congregation. The very last thing I ever want to do is be a proponent of division or divisiveness. I want us to be together as one. This week,
Where's the check at, man? You paid off. Where's the check at? Jamal, where's the check at, man? Just say it, man. You're paid off, man. You know, you paid off. You and your whoever was with you, whatever pastors was with you, you guys are paid off, man. You know, don't just say, oh, division. We try to do this, try to do that. Nah, you're paid off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
I failed at doing that. When it is that I called for the end of the Target fast, most in our community and culture were disappointed, angry, frustrated.
Give me one to get a video, guys.
What did it mean? Have you sold out? Have you given up? You wave the white flag. And emphatically, the answer is no.
Have you sold out? Have you sold out? You was always a sellout, man. That's a definite yes to me. You know, look at you, man. You know, you are part of the Democrat. You talk Democratic talking points, man. You know what I mean? Look at you, man. I don't know what. Oh my God. Let me just continue here, man. This guy is just oh God.
I wanted to walk you through what has taken place over the last year that has gotten to the place of where we are right now.
Yeah.
A year ago, Target boycott started in two different places, one in Cleveland, the other in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
So if it started in Cleveland and Minneapolis, why you got involved then? Why you got involved, Jamal? Why you got involved, man? Oh, I know why. Because you figured you're a big face. You could take over somebody's movement and let it ride. But I believe you got $1 out of it. You know, you got a check at the end of the day. And that's why you use this boycott movement just to get a check. That's all, Jamal. Let's be clear, like your podcast said. You got paid, bro. Let's be clear about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
Instinctively by two significantly strong sisters, Attorney Nakima and Representative Nina Turner. I watched it play out in real time. And it dawned on me that the Black church was not a part of the equation or the conversation dealing with civic engagement.
Oh, boy.
And I pulled from their genius and their prowess,
whatever,
the Target fast,
whatever,
to walk alongside them.
Whatever.
It was intended to pull together Black churches, Black congregations, and Black denominations to get back in the conversation. We're part of a
the pulling Black mega church preachers, huh? To do what? To get some cash? Come on, Jamal. We all know the game here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Look at you, man. You think you're sitting there with your rainbow shirt on, your colorful shirt on, man. You know what I mean? Look at you, man. Pitiful, man. Let's continue here.
Generation that doesn't see the relevance of the Black church or has not been able to bear witness of our prophetic mantle. As a consequence, there's the largest demographic of Black people who don't go to church, 28%, the largest amount of Black people who self-identify as atheists.
No, the reason why those percentage of people don't go to church because of guys like you. Everybody that's preaching in the mega church is all about the cash. You know what I'm saying? And you one of them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why people don't go to church anymore. Black people, not even, I mean, the church, ever since the pandemic, man, church has been on the decline, especially the Christian church has steadily been on the decline. You know what I'm saying? Man, you should know, man. Man, you're a sellout anyway. I'm just gonna continue here, man.
8%.
I'm gonna let it play for a little.
I want to
bit.
drive the church to be in the center. The Target fast that began the first week of March of 2025 was just to go 40 days.
Yeah.
From Ash Wednesday to Easter.
Yeah.
And in so doing, we understood out of the footprint and the blueprint of the civil rights movement that power concedes nothing without a demand. So says Frederick Douglass. And so we asked for four things. We asked that there would be a reimagining of DEI.
Yeah, you asked for four.
We asked that there would be a redress around the inclusion of HBCUs in partnership.
Oh, boy.
We asked that there would be a funding in Black banks. And we asked that there will be an honoring of the commitment of $2 billion for George Floyd that was pledged after his murder. 300,000 of you signed up at Target Fast and said, we're going to be a part of this movement for 40 days. 40 days came and gone, and yet you stuck in there. You held to the commitment. You didn't wait.
Yeah, it was longer than 40 days, man. You figured, okay, I could get something out of here, man. I could definitely get something out of here to compromise my integrity. You know what I mean? No, the church ain't gonna know because the church is ignorant. I could just say anything to the church and they fall for it, you know. But really, in the back end, I'm gonna get a check. I'm gonna get a check from Target. When whoever's with me, they gonna get a check too, you know. But I know the game, and people looking at you, they know the game too. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're being heavily criticized on YouTube, heavily criticized on the rest of the social media platforms, man. I mean, oh my God. Let's be clear about it, Jamal. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that slogan behind you. Let's be clear about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's tell the truth, man. Let's play. I'm gonna let it rock.
You kept driving and you didn't go in. I wanted to take a moment and personally thank you. We've had an amazing impact this generation has on a Fortune 500 company that so many people thought was too big to fail.
Yeah.
Target Fast was just a strategy and a tactic of the Target boycott.
Check.
It was not to take its place.
You wanted to check.
How boycotts are, in fact, riddled with a demand.
You wanted to check.
But I wanted you to know that I've heard your emphatic outcry.
You wanted to check.
That it wasn't just about those four, but Target, in the community's estimation, was a prime candidate for cancellation.
You wanted to check.
Saying no matter what happened, you were not going back.
You wanted to check.
I was reading from a different sheet of music. I made assumptions that were not true. And I wanted to apologize to you for being a leader that was out of touch with what it is that the community wanted and sensed what it is that the community were demanding.
Man, you got paid, man. Just say let's be clear about it. You got paid. Hold on just a second. You got paid and you took the money and run, man. That's all, man. Just be clear, man. You know what I'm saying? But Jamal Bryant, you have the talking points of the Democratic Party. You're compromised, brother. You're compromised, man. But hey, I wanted to see because I had put the StreamYard link in the comments. If y'all want to come on and discuss this with me, you can. You know, if y'all want to come in and discuss this with me, it's fine. I already put the link in. You know what I mean in the chat. Y'all can come on in if you want to. You know, y'all can come on in. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue playing this. Y'all want to come on in and chat with me about this? Cause I'm about to play the video. I'm gonna let it rock in for a minute. All right, let's get it.
It's much greater than those four, and I've heard you overwhelmingly so. And not having a good read of the room, I take full responsibility of.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to give redress to some things, and I hope that you'll lend me the time to do it. I am the son of a pioneering womanist theologian, the late Dr. Cecilia Bryant. I am the brother of an amazingly brilliant sister psychologist, Dr. Tamar Bryant. I am the husband of a brilliant and insightful prophetic witness, and Dr. Carrie Bryant. I am surrounded by brilliant, beautiful Black women. And so in no ounce of my bones or blood would I ever try to co-opt what it is that Black women are building. Just a week ago, when I had the humbling opportunity to speak at Reverend Jackson's funeral, in my remarks, I said,
"Hey, so okay, I'm gonna rewind it back here a little bit. You said when you was I know your parents were preachers. Um, did did you I remember did you get kicked out? I think when you was a pastoring at the church, guys. I want you to share with me with this in the chat. I know he was in Baltimore, like you know what I mean, back you know what I mean around '07, '06, like about over 20 years ago, preaching. Um, he was kicked out of the church and he came to Atlanta because I know he was because his antics and his hold on just a second. Hold on. I'm gonna let this video play. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call here. I'm gonna let it play.
that we've got to let Black women lead. And that can find itself in all truth, even when it comes to this movement, publicly, privately, to the press, and in conversation. I have heralded out loud the remarkable leadership of Attorney Nakima, Representative Nina, and Sister Soldier Tamika Mallory.
Sellouts.
I think that they are incredible leaders.
I'm back.
And I don't want history to record that I tried to stand in the way of the leadership of warrior women. I absolutely tip my hat to them for their innovation, for their courage, for their passion, and their fire.
Sellouts.
It was my intention then, as it is now, to walk alongside them,
sellouts,
but to never walk in front of them.
Sellouts.
Let the record reflect and show that it was Black women that started this movement. It was Black women who were at the helm. It has been my privilege to stand alongside them. Some of the murky confusion.
Black women that did it, but you wanted to hijack the whole boycott, man. You wanted to hijack the whole boycott because you're a big name, a big face, and that will overshadow the people that was actually doing the boycott. You know? Jamal, come on, man. You're a slick preacher, man. I mean, you're a very slick preacher, man. We already know what you're about, man. You know what I'm saying? Your history, you got a shady history in the church, bro. That's why they ran you up out of Baltimore, man. You know what I mean? But we're gonna continue here. Let's get it.
that has
Let
taken
the video
place
rock.
is that we have interchangeably used the target fast with the target boycott.
Whatever.
Two different things,
Whatever, man.
two different entities, but it is a train connected to the same wagon. Our intention was just to go 40 days. And so when I made the declaration that the target fast was over, it was mixed mingled with the target boycott at large.
Whatever, man.
I should have lent greater clarity to that. The 40 days went to 365.
Just to get a check.
What took place in those four asks, it is not mine to champion the accomplishments or the achievements.
Just admit, Jamal, you tapped out, man.
Over to Target, who ought to, in fact, share what has happened because of your fasting and because of your withholding of dollars and how it has impacted Black colleges, where they are with DEI, and quite frankly, where they stand with George Floyd. I'll yield to Target to talk about.
And truthfully, people, I'm just gonna say this: what Jamal Bryant is saying about all that, he doesn't really care about George Floyd. He doesn't care about what's going on in the Black community. What he care about is Jamal Bryant. What do he care about? Is getting more money from his church members. And what he care about is getting money from all these organizations that's pocketing you up. And what do he care about? Talking Democratic talking points. You know what I mean? That's why people, I'm trying to wake a lot of people up when it come down to the church, because, I was burned, you know what I mean, in the church too, you know what I mean? And you got slick preachers like Jamal Bryant, not just Jamal Bryant. You got guys like Freddie Haynes, and I know he's running for some type of seat in, I'm not sure if it's the House or the Senate in Texas. He's another one that has a mega church out there in Texas. You know what I mean? You got T.D. Jakes, another slick preacher. You got Creflo Dollar, slick preacher. You got all these slick preachers that rob and rape their congregation and doesn't do nothing for them. People, wake up. Get out of these churches, man. Get out of these churches. Whew. I'm sorry. I'm going to let it play.
About those milestones and those accomplishments. And I yielded to them because I don't work for them. I am not an employee of Target. I have not been compensated by Target.
Yes, you have.
None of my colleagues or comrades have received a dime from Target. The church that I pastor has not received anything. No 501c3. No friends of mine have received anything from Target. Whenever it is that we met, we purchased our own plane tickets, purchased our own hotels, and never once were we ever even fed. We are grateful that we can stand before you with clean hands and a pure heart to say, in the words of Hosea Williams, that we're unbought and we're unbossed. You're
brought, man. Stop lying. You're brought. You're brought. Just like that Reverend Al Sharpton, he's brought too. And you talking about civil rights leaders in the past? You talking about them? They nothing like you, man. They was never nothing like you. You know what I mean? You're brought. You're a Democrat. Remember who had Kamala Harris in their church preaching garbage that Sunday? Huh? When you was endorsing Kamala Harris, who had her in who had her in New Birth Ministries? That's right, That man right there with the colorful shirt, Jamal Bryant. Let's get it. Let me play it.
Grieved that because of the pain and the trauma and the triggers of leadership of days gone by, it was an immediate presumption that we have been bought off or that I have been bought off. And
Yes,
I wanted to tell you, as God is my witness, I have not. And I would not. I am grateful to be free.
You said that God is your witness. You're a sellout, man. You know you're a sellout. You just doing that to do damage control. But it's too late, man. You know what I'm saying? It's too late for you, man. You've been brought off for years, man. You know what I mean? You're compromised, Jamal. Let's come on, buddy. You know that. You know you compromised, man. You know? You're compromised. You know what I mean? You know, like all you're so compromised to the point that you had a New Year's service and you were telling people to donate whatever, or not donate. I ain't gonna even say donate, to give anything that ends with 6. And I'm talking about the cash. I'm talking about the dough. That's right. Anything that ends with 6. $16, $116, $666, for example. That was at your new birth, New Year, whatever service you call it. You know what I'm saying, dude? You compromise, man. You compromise. Let's continue.
To know that what it is that I do is because a charge I have, and a God to glorify. In this year, I would be derelict and irresponsible if I did not take a moment to thank the Chamber of Black Commerce, led by their fearless director, Ron Busby. He walked alongside us and said, Jamal, while it is that you're calling people away from Target, you should be directing people to Black business. So when 300,000 people signed up at targetfast.org, they received a digital directory of Black businesses around.
Hey guys, do you think Jamal Bryant is reading from a teleprompter? Give me a one if you think he's reading from a teleprompter, because he was brought off. I know they gave him something. Okay, this is what to say, Jamal. We give you this check and keep it and take the money and run. Don't say anything else about Target. You think it's a teleprompter he's reading off of? Give me a 1. Give me a 3 if you think he's reading off a teleprompter. I'm gonna continue. Come on. I'm trying to play this thing. Here we go.
The country. Because we wanted to make sure that Black businesses thrived. Not only did we do that, but I want to thank 5 partner churches. The Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church in Houston, Texas, pastored by Marcus Cosby. Reverend soon-to-be Congressman Frederick Douglass Haynes III at Friendship West Baptist Church. My comrade at arms.
Yeah, I told you that Frederick Douglass Haynes, he's the one that's running for a seat in Texas for the midterms. Oh my God! You got and these preachers. Oh man, I'm just gonna play it. Because man,
Dr. Charlie Dates in Chicago at the House of Hope. Reverend Stephen Green at Allen Cathedral in New York, and of course right here in Atlanta, the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. Last year we set up bullseye markets. Over 100 vendors went to each location, geographically, regionally, so that Black people would circulate their dollars and understand that we have a responsibility to exercise the Kwanzaa principle of cooperative economics. I want to pause and extend my heartfelt commendation to the Black businesses who over this past year have had to pivot and had to contort because of the adverse impact of this boycott. The black businesses that were on the shelves of Target who have seen a significant drop in sales because we were not there.
No. Because your big mouth, man. Your big mouth. Oh, boy, Target boycott. Target boycott. You know, people. I'm just gonna say this. When you say boycott, um, that means people ain't gonna go in anybody's establishment, and they taking a big hit because of you. Some of them pull their stuff off the shelves. Some of them kept their stuff on the Target shelves, and they took a hit with it. Took a hit. Their business took a hit in Target because your big mouth, dude. Talking about pivot, man. Please, you're a fraud, man. Let's continue here.
We want you to know that we love you, we support you, we stand with you, and everywhere outside of Target that we can be of a benefit and an ally. I want you to know that we are committed to it. The authors who pulled your books off of the shelves because you stand in alignment and stood in agreement, I am most grateful.
Yeah, right.
For you making the sacrifice
Yeah,
for
right.
the larger good.
Yeah, right.
The last 72 hours. The last 72 hours have caused me to do a lot of soul searching.
Yeah, right.
To figure out where it is that we are, what it is that we've done, and what missteps were made.
So searching for the money, right? 72 hours of 72 hours of soul searching. Meaning like, oh wow, 72 hours ago I got a 6-figure check from Target. Oh yeah, they told me they're gonna put this on a teleprompter for me what to say in 72 hours to you guys. Oh yeah, then I'm gonna just say this and say that and say this and say that, and I'm gonna take the money and run. You're a fraud, man. You don't need to be on nobody's pulpit, man. From New Birth Ministries had one controversial preacher to another, and you got a bad rap sheet, bruh, in the church. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
And I wanted you to be mindful that there were no private deals. We met with the new CEO, and part of the reason why it took us so long to get to this point
because you was negotiating a check
is because we had a very closed relationship with the former president CEO. It was not until this new one that the doors swung open ajar.
Yeah, right.
He began on February 1st.
Yeah, right.
On February 1st, he said to 400,000 employees and to Bloomberg that he realized that he handled the black community in error. And the part of the reason, while it is that they were spiraling downwardly, is because of their mistreatment to our community. I am wanting you to know with a burning desire that when Bishop Leah Daughtry and Tamika Mallory and myself went into that office, Representative Turner was unable to come that day because of health challenges. We were very clear that we were not meeting.
Yeah, you were very clear about how much you was negotiating for getting that check being brought off. You know, let's be clear about that, Jamal. It's just easy, man. It's just easy, man. It's just easy pickings for you, man. You know what I'm saying? With your rainbow cereal shirt on. You know what I'm saying? With your colorful shirt. Let's continue.
For pain, but for community advancement.
Whatever.
While it is that we met, we laid bare
Whatever, man.
what it is that the community was feeling, how it is that we felt ignored and dismissed because there had been no acknowledgement.
You wasn't ignored. You got that
and
check.
I want you to know that you were represented with integrity.
Yeah,
you were
right.
represented with honor. It's been my privilege to be able to stand in the gap, knowing that what it is that we were doing was for our collective and our cooperative good.
You're right.
You ought to give yourself high commendation because America, the world, has not seen us walk together in this level of lockstep in 70 years. The generation that they discounted and underestimated stood up to the plate.
No. What you just said, man, you just disrespected the civil rights movement now, but just by even saying that. Lockstep for the last 70 years. What? Back then, it wasn't selling out. It wasn't selling out. You know what I'm saying? They walking together, trying to handle business, trying to handle business, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You're not lockstepping hands with nobody, man. You know what I mean? You're not Martin Luther King. You're not Malcolm X. You're not Fred Hampton. You're not none of them. You're a fraud, man. You're a freaking fraud. False prophet. Let's continue. The video's almost over. I'm going to let it ride.
10 toes down. And I've been grateful to be a part of it and excited to see your stick-to-itiveness and your passion. Even when it came to having to check me, I laid down on the train tracks. Y'all came and got me. And it was well-deserved, well-served.
Whatever, man.
And it was well-heard.
Whatever.
And so to be clear, as hearing from Soldier, Tamika Mallory, and Representative Turner, and
they got paid too.
Nakima, they have every intention of moving forward. And I believe that this is the hour.
Yeah, right.
Where Black women lead.
Yeah, right.
I believe that this is the hour.
Yeah, right.
Where Black men take their rightful place in their rightful position.
Whatever, man.
I am their brother and glad to walk behind them or beside them and always available in any capacity if necessary.
Guys, please like and share this video, man. Like it and share it, man. Let it build up in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
To be able to be a partner. And I would ask that in this hour, that we would in fact take our cues from sisters. I'm glad to be a part of the journey and have been a part of what it is that God has called me to do in mobilizing congregations and churches and pastors all over the country. John Hope Bryant says that the next step after civil rights is silver rights. And I believe that we've got to take hold of economic responsibility and what Jesse Jackson calls cooperative corporate accountability. So
not Jesse Jackson,
in this fight, we still have to remember that what has been left swinging in the balance is a relationship with Black banks. It is my hope that Target and all Fortune 500 companies will in fact make deposits into Black banks. They have not up to this hour, but I am hopeful, I'm prayerful, and I am expectant that God will do it. We are in the next 45 days looking to break ground on 100 houses here on our campus to deal with the housing crisis. And outside of that, a lot of our effort and our energy and our enthusiasm has got to be around voter registration, voter engagement, and raising up people who are mindful that democracy is at risk.
Yeah, you brought off, man. I'm done with this video, man. You brought off. It's a video I want, another video. Actually, he has another video on hold on just a second. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Hey guys, it's your favorite dunk here. Go ahead.
No, not you, bro. Not you. Mm-mm. Hold on. There's one more video. He was at church. He's at his church yesterday. Where was it? Oh, let me just back up out of here. This is on Joy 105. I think that's what it is. Let me see. No. Which one was this one? No. It was from yesterday, I believe. He hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. I might have to go on my history on this one. Let me see some videos. Let me see some. It was from yesterday. They had something on here about it. Him preaching, not preaching, but talking about it. That's this guy. Let me see some. Oh, here we go. This is it right here.
Final say, amen.
Here we go. This is gonna be the last video right here. This is from Joy 105.1.
Yield to me, if you will, just one moment.
We're gonna let it play. Come on. Bear with me. Here we go.
For a point of personal privilege, I don't want to go a moment further without thanking you, New Birth.
Think about the
A year ago, I came to you with a burden to go on a 40-day fast around Target. And what it is that we did out of this sanctuary caught on fire all over the country. Because of what it is that we pushed, 300,000 people said, I want to be a part of a movement that is happening within the church. That movement went from 40 days to 1 year. And I am so grateful unto God. You will not be erased out of history. Amen.
Yeah. You got paid, bro. That's the end of the day. You got paid. Ending. So-called ending this so-called fast that you was on. Let's continue. It's not long, guys.
When your heart is pure and your hands are clean, it don't matter who wants the credit. Amen. And so we just give God all of the glory. Come on, we ought to give God all of the glory. I'm going to say it again. Give God
you got that money, man.
All of the glory. Amen. No reason to fight over who's first.
And look at all these people that, oh my God, all these people in his church. All the people in his church. Just jam-packed Sunday, man. Raucous crowd. Wow, man. I can't do it, man. I'm sorry. I couldn't be a preacher, man. And you have a big congregation like that. You know what I mean? You're a wolf in sheep clothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
God has the final say. Amen. And so let's walk together, children, and not get weary. There's going to be a great camp meeting in the promised land. Amen. Just trust God in all of your decisions, and everything else will fall into place. We cannot fall prone to weapons of mass distraction.
Whatever.
At the end of the day, the only goal is for our people to have a level playing field. Whether you
the only goal for you is get that check. You know what I'm saying? Look at you, man. Look at, oh my God, look at you, man. You, that BLM speaker, Tamika Mallory, she got paid off the Democrat Party too during the Black Lives Matter movement. And Nina Turner, she was a congresswoman at one point, and she was doing this to get paid too. You know, they call themselves activists. And activists don't get paid. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
Ever speak my name or not, I want God's name to be praised. And I want you to do me a favor. Would you cover your whole row with the sound of thanksgiving even now? Come on, let's give God glory.
Oh, boy.
Come on, let's give God glory.
Is that he centers himself in everything.
Right.
I thought Jamal Bryant started the Target boycott. I thought he did it with Nina Turner and Tamika Mallory. It was that the women came together, they brought him on to bring the church and, you know, to make it more widespread and national and to have a bigger movement.
Right.
He does this video where he claims that Target has met their 3 out of the 4 demands and he declares it over. How do you declare something over? You make yourself the face of it. You declare it over,
Right.
and you didn't start it.
Bingo, bingo. That's what I said early in the live. He want to be front and center of everything. This fool, this fraudulent prophet, man. Every time more people talk about him now, it just gets my blood boiling about this guy, man. You know, and I'm here in Georgia. Like I said, New Birth Church is about a 10-minute drive from my house. And everybody that goes to that church, because sometimes, you know, they got like a track. Okay, whoever lives in Georgia, you know, in that area, they know what I'm talking about. That area, they have like a big track. And I'm gonna just say, one time I ran around on a Sunday. I did a walk around the track, you know, just to do a walk, whatever. And I seen so many people going in that church. And one lady came up to me and asked me, "Oh, hey, excuse me, sir, do you want to come in and join us for service?" I said, "No, I'm about to go home, whatever. Go home and spend the rest of my day with my family." She said, "Oh, why you saying it like that?" Because I don't want to go to this church. Your preacher is a fraud at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I don't care who gets offended. You know what I'm saying? Whoever goes to New Birth and listen to me, you know, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to continue with the video. I'm going to let it rock, all right? I had to vent a little bit on that one. Let's continue.
And the headlines are extremely confusing. You have people asking the very question that you started this off with. Are we boycotting it? Are we not? You have Nina Turner and Tamika Mallory saying, no, they have not met the demand and they're still boycotting it, while Jamal Bryant standing in front of a Target sign
the video,
is
guys,
telling you
share
it's over. You didn't start it. It started in Minneapolis.
Right.
You should have said you're removing yourself from it and it's over for you. But now that you've come out and you've held this press conference and now these headlines, it's causing harm to what the original people who started it a month before you got involved, a Black woman, you're taking away from the work that they're doing and they're not saying it's over.
Bingo, bingo. Like I said before, he wanted to be up front and center. I think he was just jealous because these women that was doing this boycott, he had to be, I think he was hating on them or whatever, because they was boots on the ground on everything. You know what I'm saying? And this fraud prophet going, oh, I want to be a part of that. So it's going to be me, Nina Turner, and Tamika Mallory. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be the face of it. Yo, you guys don't hold no weight at all. You know what I mean? Jamal Bryant, what you need to do, you're not going to do it anyway. I'm not even going to say you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. So you want to be up front and center of everything. I'm just going to continue with the video.
And the further you research into it, they have not met the demands. They have not apologized publicly. This new CEO has not committed to bringing back the DEI initiatives and programs that existed before. They've merely renamed it with something else and said they'll look into the research of it. All they've done is committed to paying out the money that they already promised they would do prior to this boycott even starting.
Right.
So what is Jamal Bryant talking about other than trying to establish himself as the beginning and the end of this boycott? Boycott. I'm not saying that he did not bring this to a bigger audience and gather and corral people to boycott Target. I'm not saying that wasn't good and that he was not beneficial to that.
Jamal Bryant's nothing but an attention freak. That's what he did. You know, that's what he, I'm a big face. I'm a bigger face than that lady. Can't remember the lady's name that actually started the boycott. But yeah, I'm a bigger face. I'm bigger than you. I'm gonna get two other big faces with me so I can start this boycott. I could take over, hijack the boycott, and get paid at the end. Everybody else gonna get paid, and everybody else gonna be left with nothing. Jamal, you a fraud prophet, man. You all about money, man. You're a fraud, man. You're a fraud prophet, man, and I'm happy to say that. You don't need no preacher. You don't need no preacher you know what I mean? People look at this guy like he's God, like he's like a big time civil rights leader. He's nobody. You know what I mean? Let's continue with the
problem is he's taking credit for something that he didn't start, and he's ending it when Target has not answered the call from the boycott. My biggest problem with Jamal Bryant is that he centers himself in everything.
Companies who have walked away from DEI, why did we pick Target first? And the answer to that resoundingly is Target is the only one we invited to the cookout. They were the only ones we felt were kissing cousins. They are the only Fortune 500 company that got a hood nickname. We called them Target because we had let them into the house. And so.
Yeah, you got that check, bro. Yeah, that's what it is. You talking like this? That's what it means when you talking like this, man. You got to check. You know what I mean? You got to check. Just say it, man. Yeah, they paid me, but blah blah blah. But you're not gonna say that. You're too compromised. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
It was not just a abandonment of DEI, but we felt as if it was a betrayal to it. Target exceeded not just the $2 billion by Easter, what they'll do at the 97% mark, but in our meeting with Leader Mallory and Bishop Daughtry, they went above that with $100 million in grants.
Credit for leading things,
Tamika Mallory,
which they
guys,
should, because we all lead in our
paid
own
off
right.
too.
But it took real work every day, even when at times we felt a lot of things. Sometimes betrayal, sometimes just tired. You're fighting against a massive system. And the fact that we were able to stay the course is really special to me. And of course, Jamal, who's my brother, my big brother, and, his creativity, your creativity, let me not speak as if he's not in the room. Your creativity is incredible. What you have been able to do, not only in your life, but in your ministry and everything that we see happening, is you should be celebrated for it, because it is certainly, you had the thing that helped us to kind of bring this to another level. And we all needed one another. We all needed to play a specific role. And so I'm grateful to be here, and good afternoon to all of you. Thank you for those who are tuning in.
And accomplish in the future.
So
Leader Mallory spoke to what CEO Michael said to the 400,000 employees in terms of us not being treated with the highest level of respect. And the question that has been asked of us over the last year, of 35 Fortune 500 companies who have walked away from DEI, why did we pick Target first? And the answer to that resoundingly is Target is the only one we invited to the cookout. They were the only ones we felt were kissed.
You targeted Target because you wanted to check. That's why. But guys, hold on, just a second. I'm done with this video right here. Hold on. I'll remove this. I'm gonna get back on camera. I'll remove this. I'm gonna move this video. I'm gonna do one more. It's one more video. Hold on just a second. It's one when he had that riff with PF Boom. Let me just see if it's right here. Oh yes. This was 9 years ago, man. This was 9 years ago. Hold on. I'm about to share my video, guys. I'm about to share my screen with you. This is gonna be the last one right here. Hey, before I actually share this video, who want to come in and talk? Who want to come in and share their thoughts on this live? It's the link. The link is in the chat. Anybody? 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 All right. So we're gonna go to. I'm about to share my screen on this one. Hold on. I'm gonna add the stage. Let's see something. Hold on. I got it. I don't have to share my screen. I'm going to go here, go there. All right. Yo, we got this. This the video I really wanted to show you guys how much of a sellout he is. I'm gonna let the video play for probably about a minute, and I'm gonna react to it.
You want to know, right? I'm the streets, man. What I want to know, man, cold-blooded, man. You, like I'm saying, man, you say you for the people. You got our people all up in your church. You know what I mean? You're supposed to lead these people, man.
Right.
And I mean, I understand that y'all suffer. You had no answers for like, yo, man. Then you come down here like late, like Tyrone been on the ground like 100, like 300 something days. You down here now.
Right.
Don't come.
What'd you do for Tyrone?
We don't want you nowhere now. I'm saying, yo.
Right. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna let it play. Sorry, guys.
Like we don't even want you on our streets. Like you disrespect our streets, man. This me, PFK Boom. I was on the front, you disrespected up here north, and you came down there, you ain't even fighting no war with us, show. You ain't had nothing on your shirt, you ain't had no guns or nothing. And then you fucking with our oppressors. What you mean?
Hey, it's real talk, man. This dude right here, he's actually in the streets. This dude's actually an activist in Baltimore, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? No sellout. He's in the streets. You know what I mean? He's for the community. He get back to the community. You know what I mean? And this fraud to the right is looking crazy. Like, why he's talking like this to me for? I don't know why he's talking like this to me for. I'm supposed to be Jamal Bryant. Who cares? You deserve to get the tongue lashing, bro. Let's continue.
Oh, you fucking with Roland Blake and all them, man. You trying to kill us, man.
Where were you for
That's you are,
West?
man. But we telling you are. The streets feel like you killing us, man. All right. No, we don't want you in our fucking city now. They get the fuck out the whole shit. Is it that easy? Then we can really get you the fuck out of here? No, sir. Well, check this out, man. Don't come in our don't come nowhere.
All right.
No more. Wherever PFK Boom at, don't come. I know you can tell your henchmen. I know you, yo, Timmy and all them. I know you before it seemed right, man, all that.
Right.
Get the henchmen. Don't come down here.
Right.
Boom said it.
Right.
Me, as a man, the streets don't want you here. I'm speaking for them. So we see you here.
Yep.
So you say
point blank range, that point blank. That's real. It's keeping it real, you know what I mean? Anybody in the chat, what you think about this video right here? Put something in the chat what you think about this one right here. You know what I mean? This is an old video from I think 9 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get off the camera for a minute. You know what I mean? What do you think about this video right here? You know? You think about this video right here. Just put something in the chat. I'm about to play. I'm about to continue playing this video right here.
you won't come on my motherfucking streets no more, right?
Right.
Don't bring your ass down here no fucking more. I mean it, yo. On my fucking kids, yo. Cause you're a fucking disgrace. A guardian angel for Satan.
Exactly.
Cause you damn sure ain't guard me, nigga. Yeah, get the fuck up out of here.
What you do for Tyrone West again?
Keep it moving, man.
Empower what this dick, nigga.
Keep it moving, bro.
Jamal Bryant, you should be ashamed of yourself for selling out your people for your fame and your wealth. SRB, we know where them perks went. Fuck 12. Leave the city, that's your first step.
Wow.
Take Davis in the war room and your cousin Brandon Scott. 300 men in their payments. They love a photo op. We taking back our city, one step at a time. Walk in solidarity. This is the front line. Now the Mosby's gotta go. Billy Murphy, you can leave. Got my right fist high saying fuck the police. We lead the sword nation. Shy and Keys, Shorty Underground the gun, and Brother Nagin, Shelly helping hands boom. We playing for keeps. Go nuts for you. It's the queen of.
Oh, I'm gonna let it play a little bit more.
The streets, civil wrongs, fix Baltimore, EJ and Maurice, what's up, African? I see you, Ron Green, Bloods, Crips, BGF, L Kings, GD, 5%ers in the Y. This is called unity. Screaming free, my brothers, from the belly of the system. Justice for Tyrone West and all victims. Police brutality, challenge me and you submit, and even death fits so. Couldn't stop me from my mission. Pray my people pay attention to they staging ass. False flag and pagan ass, for world domination ass, slave trading ass, hating ass, plaguing ass, Ronald Reagan ass, manipulating ass, brainwashing ass, sold out your own people ass, worshiping the evil's ass. I do this shit for Jesus ass, gritty ass. Don't give a fuck about the needy ass. Stay the fuck about my city. You don't get no G pass. Shy Lady here on Sword Nation PFK. Keys, you already know. Power, what up, baby? Playing for Keys.
And that's what you get for coming back, trying to come back into the community. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get. You sold out, bruh. You know what I mean? You sold out. Plain and simple. You're a sellout, man. You know, you don't preach the word. People come to your church because you're a so-called celebrity. They want to see you every Sunday. Oh, look at Jamal Bryant. Look at his wife. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, hey, this and hey, that. They all, oh, my God, look at them, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? The guy that you just seen that told off Jamal Bryant, that dude do real PF Boom. He does real work in the community. You know what I'm saying? He's a real activist. You know, but I heard later on that Jamal Bryant actually went to the Nation of Islam and tried to get him to do some peace talk because of what happened. This video went viral during the time. I don't know if they made peace or not, but at the end of the day, Jamal, you're not for nobody, man. For yourself, man. You're for the cash. You're for the dough. You're a pulpit preacher. At the end of the day, that's it. That's all I have to say about it. Hey guys, whoever want to come in, you know what I mean? Because I'm about to get off of this live. You know what I mean? Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts before I go? Any final thoughts? There's only like 2 people on the live, but any final thoughts? You can put it in the comment. You can post it in the comments. You know? If not, you know, it was a good one today for me, guys. You know, I needed to get this off my chest about this guy, about Jamal Bryant, about the sellout. You know, I like this microphone right here. You know, it's an old school microphone. Only thing I need is a little stand, and we good to go. You know, but otherwise, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. Please like this video to help the algorithm, to help, you know what I'm saying, the people that listen to it. This is I'm trying to get the message out, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk against guys like Jamal Bryant. Tomorrow I got one against his counterpart, his homie, William Murphy. They from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? They're from the same cloth. You'll see that live tomorrow around 7:30. I'll be on the road tomorrow, you know, because like I said, I'm a truck driver. I'm home today, you know. But guys, like I said, okay, I just wanted to see if anybody want to come in before I go. You know, if anybody want to come in, it's fine. You know, I gotta give you a couple of minutes. You know, you want to talk about the topic, you know, it's fine. But like I said, tomorrow we got William Murphy. You'll see it on the thumbnail. He actually pressures his congregation into getting credit cards to tithe. But how you like those apples? Huh? How you like those apples, guys? If y'all want to come in, I'll just be out of here because I gotta pick up my daughter within the next hour or so. I'll probably get a little, close my eyes for an hour. You know, just like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. 1.